know I always forgot to record. Thank you for the reminder.
Could it mean center?
So this means wood.
Wood.
This is the oldest way of writing. We called 甲骨文. 甲 means turtle. 骨 means bone. 文 means character. So 甲骨文, this is the oldest writing. And this is how we write wood now. You can see the resemblance, right? So it has a nice straight line, like a trunk. And this, these kind of like branches stretching out. Right now it just strength. This is more like a downward. So the wood have a downward motion and also have an upward motion. And the spring, look at this is a spring. Very interesting character. Here on top is all the vegetation, like plants and flowers. And here means sun. So everything was nourished by the sun. When spring comes, by the way, I just want to make sure that you're not confused about the season. We're not in the currently matched with the season. So spring is the season for wood, associated with wood. And when spring comes, there's a beautiful poem I recited months ago for you. I don't expect you remember. And it described the wild grass all burned. But when spring comes, everything returns to life. So spring wind, Chinese medicine describes spring wind coming from all 8 directions, bring life, bring insects. The wind itself have this flowing energy with the insects in the middle. So very interesting that all the character that connect to the nature. We'll talk about the wood element. The energy of the wood is so different from water, right? The water is going downward and can flow all directions, but wood is really upright. When we describe a person, and the word we use similar as we describe is abundant upright tree. When we describe 正直 in Chinese, we say, oh, this person is very 正直, means 正 means like a square, like upright. 直 means like a frank. Like when I understand this, frank also means honest. And it also means real. There's no decorative elements. You're just who you are is real. So the first point of the liver, that we'll talk about liver and gallbladder meridian associated with the wood, is called great esteem. So a self-esteem has something to do with the liver meridian. I don't know if Laura's here, she's the acupuncturist. And I remember Lonnie Jarrett, my TCM doctor, said when he treats someone with a low esteem, he would put in the liver 1, that's called great esteem, to bring that self-esteem and bring that upward rising. When people don't have a low self-esteem, their movement is kind of like, their body kind of like slouchy and the eyes looking down. So when you bring that upright energy through the foot, through your feet, big toe, if this is your big toe, again, okay, your big toe is much longer than the thumb. It's an interior part of the inside is part of the point. That's where the liver 1 starts. I can share the picture in the email with you. So that's the first point. That's our feet. So we're learning how to plant our roots downward. So I think we're going to start with that today. If you feel like you want to stand up, and you can also do that in sitting position. So we're going to start in with the just plant your feet into the ground. And take a moment to really feel your feet. And, we talk about, in my class, I was taking 3 hours workshop about this class, Bones for Life. They talk about feet as well. But talk about the footprint, which I thought it was very interesting. Like think about your footprint, how much we give to earth. So I wanted you just shifting your weight forward and back a little bit. And notice where you bear the weight most. So stop right in the center as you normally, how would you stand? And notice where you carry your weight. And notice outer edge and inner edge of your feet. So we're just gonna roll your feet. You're gonna roll your feet like this a little bit, right and left. And as you're rolling right and left, it's like you wanna make that footprint a little bit bigger. As you roll, you notice how that affects your weight or your hips, your shoulders, and almost feel like your feet now into the ground. They're no longer on top of the surface of the floor or ground. You go into the ground. Good. Now we're going to roll along the outer edge, the whole entire feet. So from the heel, outside, and toes and inside, or both inside, outside. So just feel this traveling, the weight moving in a circle. And as you're moving through the circle motion, can you feel visualizing that you're spiraling this energy downward into the center of the earth? And your knees will be soft, of course. It's hard to be grounded with this rigid knees, right? Your knees must be soft to balance. Like you're on the metro, you don't have anywhere to hold on, so you have to bend your knees to balance. And notice how you breathe. Now we're going to reverse the circle to the other side. Good. See how big circle you can draw without losing your balance. Good. Are you breathing? And notice, where do you breathe in? Where do you breathe out? There's no wrong or right. Maybe you take a whole full circle to breathe in and whole circle to breathe out. So just be aware. Good. Now return to center. We're gonna do a little experiment. This is a very interesting experiment. So have your hands on your belly. I'm going to invite you, I would never ask you to do this in Qigong, but I'm going to invite you to just lock your knees for a moment. Just lock your knees. And your hands going to be on your belly. You're going to kind of help your body, like pushing the belly back with your knees locked. Can you feel that belly is kind of like a wall, almost like cannot move. It's not movable. It's so stiff there. Now relax, bend the knees, soften the knees. Do the same movement again. Have your hands on the belly and push back. Now, can you feel this more movement on your lower back? Now we know the Mingmen is like a gate of life directly behind your navel. So as you're doing this, can you feel this openness of your Mingmen? It's like that door is opened. It's almost effortlessly when you just gently press your belly back, it opens the back. So this is the reason why when we do Qigong, we have to keep our knees soft and bent. Otherwise, the Qi will just stuck there, not moving. And also, this is good to, help us to connect to the earth. This is our earth in the center, and what we stand on this earth, we have to make sure that's become one when we do Qigong. So just take a moment here. We're going to do the standing like a tree. Let's have your hands relaxed by your side. There are all kinds of trees. We're going to do the Wuji tree first. Palms facing towards your thighs. Now take a moment to feel your tree. Feel this upright trunk. Have a deep roots. And the crown reaching up towards the sky without effort. You don't look at a tree like looking at the tree, look like they're making much effort. They're just there. They're real. connect to their true self. Good. Now, take a moment to feel the earth part of the body, which is your dantian area, and dropping, softening the tailbone, that extra tree roots. Now, not just through your feet, we have another foot, imaginary foot, connect to your tailbone. Imagine that is also rooted. Good. And notice how you breathe. Softly inhale through the nose and exhale, your option, your choice of breathe out through the mouth or the nose. If you experience any pain, discomfort, injuries, or surgeries, you're in the healing path. So maybe breathe out gently through the mouth, release the pain and discomfort. Otherwise, keep your mouth slightly shut, just very softly closed, and with the tongue touch top palate. Just a light touch. Good. Now take a moment to feel your lower dantian, middle dantian, and upper dantian aligned. So we all know tian is field, it means field. But do you know tian also means sweet? This is a different character, of course. But it made me think about when you're aligned, there's a sweetness of this alignment, upright alignment, without effort. You connect the sky and the earth without any effort. It's very sweet. Beautiful. Now we're going to lifting your arms, slowly rise in front of the chest. This is the most common posture or position for standing like a tree. There are a lot of details in this position. So first of all, I want you to feel your elbows. Imagine your elbows hanging down. It's like a little piece of like a crystal pulling, like hanging on your elbows. So elbows down. When you drop the elbows, your shoulders will be relaxed. Now there's a softness in the chest. Like there's a real softness, like gentle chest. And with your back open. So now we're going to take a moment to feel the breath connect to your posture. Now can you feel the breath traveling through the spine, through the arms, through the fingers, and feel the movement in stillness. And feel this connection in between your fingers, in between your knees, in between your elbows, in between the palms and chest. All of that are breathing with you. The space increases when you inhale. And exhale, even the scapula behind your back. Can you feel this openness when you inhale and softness when you exhale? Good. And I encourage you to practice standing like a tree daily, even just 3 to 5 minutes. It's such a wonderful Qigong exercise. It's one of the most powerful Qigong exercises that you can do for yourself. If you do this before you go to bed, it helps you sleep so much better. If you do this in the morning, it brings your day, just give you lots of extra yang qi. Now we're going to turn the palms down and slowly, softly down, like you're brushing through the qi field. Going to this gentle wave, so sinking into your feet, rising. Imagine the qi supporting the arms. You'll be slightly up higher and then sinking down as you release the palms down. Good. Softly inhale, expansiveness. Feel this, not just the arm, but also your body, your feet. Everything expands outward. downward, upward, sideways. Inhale. Feel your whole torso. Can you feel your back? Expands out to the back. Exhale down. Good. A few more times. Now see if you can really relax. You can feel the waves of the spine and wave the body forward onto your toes, down onto your heels. So feel this natural wave. Good. Now be more specific. Now, can you notice your fingertips? Every joint of your fingers has a little motion. Very nice. Imagine your whole body like water. Good. Same thing to the side. Now we can feel this expansiveness, open arms out and softening, sinking like you're jumping into the chi pool. Good. And relax, down and up. Before you go up, there's a down motion. And before you go down, there's an up motion. Okay, so they're up within down, down within up. They're all yin yang balance. Down, up. And here, before you go down, there's an up motion, then go down. Good, beautiful. You guys look wonderful, very chi feel like. Inhale 2 more times. Can you feel your feet pressing down as you go up? And soften, can you feel your crown reaching up as you go down? So we're learning how to be aware of everything, not just one thing. That's the skill. That's the skill we practice in Qigong. We'll be aware of every part of the body. Good. Now coming down, we're going to add a little bit of twist, reaching your left arm out to the corner. And coming back, softly reach your right arm to the left corner. Good. Now we're still trying to keep the vertical alignment, and we're not reaching and tilting the body as you're reaching, changing direction. As you can feel that water flow to all 8 directions. But we're symbolizing this corner as 八方, 8 directions. 4 east, south, west, north, plus all the corners. Good. So which means when your arm reaching to the down corner, can you feel the back corner? Good. Notice your back corner. And can you, reaching out to the both corners, still be aware of down the feet? So we're adding more and more directions. Now, as you reach into both corners and down to the feet, can you feel the crown towards the sky? So this twist is happening from the center of the body. And notice how my center leads. Center returns, arms follow. Good. Now we're going to keep this a little bit smaller and change it into the front. A little bit faster. And this water getting faster, faster. And don't lose the roots. Feel your feet. And still feel your alignment. Feel your alignment. Go smaller and faster. When you go fast, you have to keep it small. And small, small, little bit more faster, faster, faster. Into a shaking. Shake. We're going to do shake 20 counts nonstop. So you can relax in this 20 counts and keep the smile. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Are you still breathing? 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, a little faster, 1. Stop. Stay, hold, close your eyes. Close your eyes, completely still. Just feel this vibration still moving through the body. Letting your body just relax, enjoy this vibration. All you need to do is to continue ground yourself, connect to the earth. Beautiful. Gently open the eyes and rub your hands. Nice shaking, everyone. Okay, so you can walk around, rub your hands, dry wash your palm, dry wash hands like you're washing your hands. Good. Now we're going to give this pair of warm hands to our kidneys. So we're going to rub up and down. Now, it's always helpful if you have a little bit bouncing, if you're doing this in standing position. So when you're bouncing, you give it less release tension from the shoulders. And it's much easier. You can do much longer time without feeling tired. Good. But if you're already tired, as we're talking now, you can relax, listen to your body. Good. Now, as you bounce, if you connect your mind into bubbly spring, this reservoir of water in the kidney connect to the bubbly spring, that's the water connect to the earth water, and relax. Good. Swing the arms. Release. When I practice some bouncing on the heels. Bouncing on the heels, I actually learned this as a Qigong exercise from Ba Duan Jing, the 8 piece of salt bouquet. But like I told you guys, I've been taking this bones for life, and they also have a bounce on the heels. Slightly different approach, but same reason is for the health of your bones. So we're gonna starting from, and of course, as I'm learning things, I also infuse with what I feel is most helpful for the body. So I kind of, created my own version of it, okay? So find a spot. This is very good exercise for healthy bones. However, if you have osteoporosis or any joint problems, you want to be very gentle, because by creating this vibration doesn't have to be super harsh on the body, so it can be very gentle. Gentle sometimes is actually more powerful. Okay, so finding the position that's about hip width apart, soft knees. And if you need something to hold on to, because later on we're going to do rise and drop, so you may need somewhere to hold on, just hold on the wall or a chair, something like that. Relax your body, okay? So just one, elevate, rise up, and let it drop. Actually, let me just move this a little bit further. You can see my whole body coming out of here. Okay, good. So you're going to rise over your toes and relax and drop. So slowly rise, exhale, drop. Good. Inhale on top, excuse me. Exhale, drop. Soft knees. Your knees must be bent when you come in, but okay, so here's the two things. It's not this, okay, but it's soft. So when you rise, you just drop. So this bending has a little bit of a rebound, almost like you're on this mini trampoline, little bit of an up and down thing. So it's not down, pushing the knees out. It's really soft. Okay, rise, inhale, exhale. One thing that you can tell is from your arms. If you're soft and even your arms has a little rebound. One more time, inhale, exhale. Good. Now watch out your head. We don't want to be this happening. So you want to feel the strain. Ooh, look at this. Perfect. You want to feel like you're hanging on something, you're dropped. So this still on top. There's still a little bit of up and motion through the top of the head. It's not everything comes down. Okay, so just watch that. Now we're going to do 2 times. Up, down, down. A little faster. Down, down. And again, so lengthening through the back of your neck. Make sure the eyes open. Down, down. Again, up, down, and just breathe naturally. Don't worry about you have to exhale, inhale. As long as you're breathing, up, down, good. Now we're gonna do smaller, down, down, pump, pump. So this is more like the version of from the person who created this movement, pom pom, and her name is Ruthie A-L-O-N, Alon. I hope I didn't pronounce her name wrong. So her purpose of doing this, she believes that this vibration can regenerate cells in the bones. So it's like a reorganize the cells in the body. Pom, 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 pom. Now shifting to the body to your left, pom, 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 pom. Good. And then back to center. Relax your arms. What I found is interesting is the energy later on when we stop, you can feel like in your arms, quite profound. Soft knees, pom, 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 pom. Back to center. One more time to your right. Are you still breathing? Pom, 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 pom. Good. Stop right here. Feel the chi flow. Feel your back, your whole spine. Now take a moment to visualize the front side of the spine. It's connected to the head. It's the front side of your spine that's carried the weight of your head. Good. Beautiful. Now we're going to change it into a swirl. Slowly feel the earth chi moving from the feet, from the center of the body. Good. And then slowly bring this ball back to center. And we did this pressurized chi ball on Saturday. So we're going to try that. We're going to packing the chi ball into your belly. Okay, so this ball that you're holding is no different from the chi inside of your belly. So you're going to pack them, really pack deep. So let's do 20 counts. 1, 2, small movement. There's a little bit of a tension into your hands, just like you're packing the snowball. 8, 9, 10, into the belly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in, 9, 10. Press, 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 but there's a chi so strong, pushes your hands away. You can't bring them together. Press towards each other and then let it go softly. Just let your arms flow. Flow, connect to the universe energy. This big chi field. And then when the qi is no longer pushes your arms and slowly, softly coming back to center. Two more times. Down, open. Feel the qi connect to the feet, to the earth. Open to the sky. And then in. One more time. Qi opens. Qi pushes palms away. Then coming together. Good. Now we're going to hook these two fingers together. Like that. So we're just relax your shoulders. Pull these two fingers away from each other. I wanted you to feel this openness of your back. So as you're sitting on this imaginary chair, pull your arms and feel the connection to your back. Drop the tailbone. Can you feel the lengthening of your spine? And then recover soft elbows. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Pulling away. Feel all the qi. Feel your navel connect to your spine, but without suck your stomach in, but really just by opening and connecting that way. Good. So when you do this open and close, I want you to feel this open and close through the back, through your back, through the sides of the body. It's all together. Okay, just keep that in mind. But let's move on to the wood element that we did on Saturday. So remember which these 2 points called? Two of my favorite, I have so many favorite points, but these two are really special. And chapter gate and the floating ribs and the gate of hope. Align with your nipple right below in between the 6th and 7th ribs. Okay, so we're gonna have your hands placed there. Just feel overall, just sending some good qi into your liver. And, you know, on your left side is the spleen and stomach, but we're gonna focus on this liver meridians, traveling from through the legs and up to here. Good. Right, so the first movement, we're going to have your palms open and fingers sequentially in, like do a little internal massage and then sequentially out. Imagine your hands symbolize as a young wood and this birth of this young wood reaching out to the light. And from this deep within and out reaching towards the light. And feel this deep in so you can connect to that liver one in your feet on the big toe. And as you coming up towards the light, can you feel your feet push down into the earth? So in and out. When you go in, there's also downward motion, connect to the feet. When you go out, there's a upward motion, but without losing the downward motion. So inhale, open right here. Exhale, all the stale qi in the corner of the organs, squeeze out. Inhale. Exhale. Your hands never leave the body, just roll like a ball, rolling onto this chapter gate and gate of hope. Good. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale. Good. Now release your arms down for a second, shake it out. Yeah, I want you to do a little experiment. We have done this before for different reasons. When we do standing like a tree, remember I have your hands in the inner thigh so you can roll your feet inward inward. You can feel the tendons. You feel that tendons? And they're not only one, they're like a two. So, hey, Nini, correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of um, like, I feel like the liver meridian is right there, coming through that, in between these two tendons, like right, that's your liver meridian coming from the big toe through the top of the foot and coming inside, through the inside of your leg, but it's passing through here. What I think the liver meridian is really cool, this may be too much information, but I'm just obsessed with meridians. Meridians actually, it's inside of your body. So when they come into this area, actually go through your reproductive organ, traveling inside of your body, and ends here on the gate of hope, but continue inside of your body, connect to your eyes. So eyes, if you have any eye problems, people like Chinese medicine doctor will have to check your liver, make sure your liver is balanced. So that I think is really cool. And later on, I'm gonna do some eyes exercise. Now let's move on to the next movement. Now, when you feel this liver inside, so you wanna really like feel that flow through your body, to connect to like a little bit out here and then go in, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of twisting with your hands just on this chapter gate before we go to next movement. Now feel the trunk of your body like a trunk of the tree. Solid here, right? Even with your wrists, you're really holding everything together. And can you, as you swirl, can you feel the connection to your feet? It's almost like you go deeper and deeper into the earth. Good. Now step on one side. We're going to stretch the arm down, like you're reaching towards the in, and this hand elbow up towards the yang. So here's the yin-yang balance. And turn your head towards the downward. You can expose this shoulder whale point. Good. From here, you're going to come to center with the lower arm inside. Cross. Now as a tree, they're all cross intertwining. So there's a moment of crossing. And as you go open, your left arm gonna slice through this ribs, open to elbow. Now, most common thing people like to do is doing this. So make sure you're not arch your back. So keep your ribs in, really keep the elbows to the side, not behind you. Okay, now return to center. Softly slice the ribs and open that gate of hope right there. So you'll open the chapter gate and back to center. Inside, slice, and again. Inhale and exhale. Good, keep going. I'm gonna just check on you for a second. And good. Let me do it. Good. And if you have a shoulder problem, watch out. We don't want to use the shoulders when the elbows down. So you want to make sure this side is very long. Yeah, reach the elbow out, not up this way. Reach the elbow far away from you. Good, nice. Can you feel deeper stretch? Definitely much deeper stretch when you reach the elbow away from the torso. Like a branch is reaching away from the trunk, right? And then back to center. One more time. Open away. So palm is both palms up. Nice. And return to center. Shake it out. Shake out the body, shake out the arms. All right. Here, we're gonna add a little twist. Watch me this time. When you go, you're gonna reach back, twist. So here, your top arm is going to go behind your head, coming through, and then go to the other side, twist, behind your back of the head. Okay, so that's like different twisting, and behind is to go around. Like sometimes you see this tree like vine, they're wrap around. So this wrapping around. And go the one side, make sure your shoulders down, wrap around, keep going. And so coming back to center, that's your inhale. And exhale, go back, twist. Inhale, go back around, return to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach behind your head, wrap around. Exhale, twist. So your arms no longer cross in front of you. You don't have to cross. You are kind of crossing behind because you go around and back. To the other side. Good. And around. Let's try one more set. See if we can use the less effort. Twist, exhale. Inhale. This inhale kind of help you stretch. It's nice feeling. Exhale, twist. Go look behind the hand. Don't look at the screen. Go behind and around. Good. Now we're going to shake out the body a little bit to the front. And swing side to side. Okay, good. We do have like, I would like to do like a few minutes, just like maybe 5, maximum 7 minutes of breakout room and see if we can figure this out. Hold on just a second. Yeah, keep swaying. Let's see how many people here. All right, so we're gonna do 3, maybe 4, let's do 5. Okay, ready? This is a total random. I don't know who's going with who. So I hope you get to know each other. So when you see each other, again, tell everyone your name. And I think I would like to have you, we only have 7 minutes. So just tell everyone who you are again, because you may meet someone different, and tell them, you know, your name, who you are, and then do a last movement that we just learned with a twist. Do it together. See if you have any questions. Okay? Have fun. Oh no, you guys don't have room? Oh, hold on. 4. Hello, Ruthann and Adele. Oh, Ruthann, you're here. Are you here just with me? Oh no, how come I don't have you in the room? Oh, yes, you did. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.